part 26 of Memoir to 40, the Autobiography of David Smith. In the same way, in about 2011, I was not working. I realized I should do something worthwhile with my time. Some of the satsang talks I was hearing kept emphasizing the importance of a burning passion and setting a highest priority. I came to realize this had to have the highest priority, or in my analysis, at least the first priority. So in 2011, at age 55, I thought I should assume I will live only 5 more years and likewise make progress in preparation for death, which is meditation practice. And I kept hearing about the sublimity of Amrit Vela, or early morning meditation. For of all to have an inner experience, you would have to have a long period of stillness and quiet without interruption. And most obvious time to get that was pre-dawn, or 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. So I started getting up earlier and earlier till it was 3 a.m. every day and meditating longer and longer. Feel like it's not quiet now. That's an example. Somehow I felt the mystic path was not to be just a few moments of bliss with the master in India, but I should be something all the time. People at satsang get up and talk sometimes about this or that miracle that happened to them at this point, or that. I was thinking every day could be that miracle. I became simply the fact that I was sitting in meditation at 3 a.m. had become a miracle and started producing miracles. Actually, in about 6 months, the habit started to set in and I was making progress. I wrote mystic poetry. I believe the subtle points of mysticism can only be expressed in poetry, and the most advanced secrets are in the poetry of Darshan Singh and Rumi Attar, Kabir, Tuka, etc. There was a small loft in our former barn house that is where I started this meditation. There was a small window if I needed more air. So it was in effect a dedicated meditation room. I strongly recommend in this scenario a dedicated meditation room and meditation at Amrit Vela at 3 a.m. or to 6 a.m. Master used to say, put all those thoughts of the world in a drawer if you must and pull them out later if you must during daylight hours. So I stuffed my worldly thoughts in a drawer to be opened, to be opened at 9 a.m. So now I had 6 hours for my religious studies. The other concept I had was the concept of create your own religion. I figured that the rituals of most religions was the leftover procedures of former mystics. I found the mind likes routines. I had a zabuton to sit on. I knew meditation was best with an upright back and crossed legs. At first, my legs did not cross that easily, but I found after many hours, I wrote the poem, when Darshan sits on the throne, my knee that would not bend, bent. At first, I did more. First, I did 1/2 hour right and then 1/2 hour left. Lotus left, and then full partial lotus third hour, the full lotus third hour. Sad reality is, for most common Western men, it can take 2 hours to sit still the body and mind. So this meant the reality was real meditation began in the third hour. I wrote a poem called Third Hour Suite. What was the other reason for this? First things first, I made jokes about how old the people are only alert in the whole morning. Now, if you were making God a first priority, then you might put your best attention to Him and lesser attention, tired attention, into watching TV. Actually, at this time, we actually gave up TV and had no cable TV, but had Netflix and rented movies from the library. We got rid of the TV and the phone and just had internet and internet phone. That was about 2013. Actually, it's older than that. Somehow, I think I could stop this session here. That's actually something about that. I think that's my 60th birthday there, I think. That picture there. I'm 60. And that's a Queen satsang. End of part 35. No, it's not 35. Part 26. It's an interlude, I guess. Page 87. Here's ending part 26. I think it's 26. Part 26. Memoir 240, Autobiography of David Smith.